Good morning. How are you? How's everybody doing today? Happy Coffee and Convo with Spirit, if I can talk today. So Penny decided to join me at the last second. I didn't know she was coming up, but hopefully she'll be a good girl while she's here. She's got her little friend, Chicky Bok Bok. So we're going to be doing some Coffee and Convo with Spirit today. And if you're from Pennsylvania, you know we are living in the soupy weather. So many of you are having the heat, but we have the hot, soupy weather. So it's not the greatest hair day, but go Phillies, right? So I wanted to talk to you guys about a few different things today, which is going to be kind of fun. So I was like, all right, let's just do this and let's see what we can share. I'm going to work with the angels today. You're going to see a post on there that you can buy me a coffee. You can become part of our coffee club group, which is an awesome way to get multifaceted messages that are specifically for you. So if you're coming on live and you're just seeing this, welcome. I'm Lisa, the Multifaceted Medium. This is Penny down here playing with her little friend, Chicky Bok Bok. Hopefully she'll behave herself. We're going to pull some angel cards today. We have some different angel cards today. Archangel Michael cards we'll be doing. We have some of these are the angel healing cards we'll be pulling today. Penny has to check them all out. We also have today being Transformational Tuesday. We're going to be pulling some transformation cards, which I think are always really helpful. Hopefully you find them helpful. I know I do when I'm kind of struggling with where I'm headed or what's going on in my life. I always try to find different things that'll help me to give me guidance. And I use my cards every day. To me, they are a spiritual tool in my toolbox. So I hope that you also have your own cards. And if you don't, definitely go to my Amazon shop. You can find that on my page, Lisa Potts. And you can find that, I'll link that in the comments below. It's also in my virtual business card. If you click on that, it'll take you to my Amazon store. And I have all the cards listed. And if you are interested in any of my personal cards that I created, these are the Multifaceted Manifestation cards. These are an Oracle card deck, which I created. We'll be pulling some of those as well. I'll be sharing with you guys some of the essential oils that I felt guided to share today, because as we always know, this is angels and oils, right? They like to guide us to different things that will help us, especially with our transformation. So if you guys are new here and you're coming on, let me know you're here. Welcome. Good morning. What is your beverage of choice today? Mine's coffee, as usual. Hopefully you guys are having coffee, maybe tea, maybe lemon water, something good for you. So angels were guiding me today. She's so funny. Angels were guiding me today that we need to set an intention. And I am so not a candle person. This is probably the only candle I own, only because it smells really good. And one of my clients gave it to me years ago. And I just really like it. But I very rarely light these candles. I usually sit them on a warmer just because I've had so many instances. And first of all, growing up with a dad who was a firefighter and then having instances where candles were left on, very unsafe. So I am much more of an essential oil diffuser type of person. But Spirit guided me to set an intention today for all of us who are trying to change our lives or wanting to move forward in some way. And, you know, maybe you're not sure which way that is, or maybe you're not sure how you're supposed to do that. So today we're going to set an intention when we light this candle. So I want you to think about what it is in your life that you'd like to see the angels help you with. So let's set that intention now for them to work with us and guide us in the highest and best way for us to move forward, whatever that is for you. So I'm going to light this candle. We're not going to leave it lit long just because Penny's here and I don't know how that's going to go. Rather be safe than sorry, right? So we light that candle with the intention that for our highest and best good, we will receive exactly what we need. Look at her looking. She's so curious. Did you never see a candle before? I don't think she did. See? Do you see it? Okay, be gentle. So with this candle, again, intentions are set. I'm going to share with you also, before we get started, today's message is from my favorite astrologer, who I like to take what I learned from her and bring it through to you in my own little multifaceted way. So we're setting that intention. Obviously, Miss Allergy over here is allergic to this candle, so we're not going to leave it lit, but I wanted to just set the intention. When we blow it out, which is... Oh, Penny just dropped all my cards. When we blow it out, we will, the intention will be set that we'll move forward in whatever way it is for the highest and best good. So do that now, make your wish, and let's let that intention go out to the multiverse. All right, so there we go. We're going to release that and all the angels fell on the floor. But here's the thing, we have many other angels, and perhaps we weren't supposed to use those angels that fell on the floor. So it's all good. We have many other decks to choose from. So, all right, we're going to get started today, and I do have some clarifiers as well. So we'll leave those here in case she knocks those over too. So today I wanted to share with you guys, first of all, let me know you're here. Let me know you can see me, you can hear me, everything's good. I think it's good. I have that sound thing on to make the voice a little clearer, so hopefully that's working. Good morning, Dawn. Wonderful to see you. You're about to head out my way for a short walk on this beautiful day. Yes, it is a beautiful day. It's good, like I said, good hair day, because I had it up and I was like, oh, I need to pull this down. So I'm actually headed out later to do a walk, but I will be going on a podcast in a little while too. I'm doing another podcast. So those of you who've been following along, I've been doing a lot of podcasts, which has been really fun. So if you know anybody who you think I'd be a good fit on their podcast, especially talking about the spirit world or anything I can help people with healing or anything like that, definitely connect me. I would love to know. So anyway, today is all about Leos, right? We're in the month of Leos. I know, Dawn, you are a Leo. If anyone else here is a Leo, let us know, and happy birthday to you. But today, the next couple days, well, actually, I think it was yesterday, today, and tomorrow, double Leo sky, right? We have sun in Leo and moon in Leo. So there's a lot of that Leo energy, right? And so those energies from the sun and the moon in the Leo, it's a dark night sky too as well, because we're going into the new moon. But this energy gives you permission to be exactly who you are, because a lot of times Leos are, my astrologer lady always flips her hair and goes, Leo, right? Like they want to be seen, and that's just the sign of Leo. They like to be in the spotlight. But some Leos are actually very shy. My mom's a Leo, and she's so not the typical Leo, but she's more like behind the scenes. And so maybe that's the type of Leo you are, or maybe that's just the type of sign you are. I'm a fish. I'm very, very shy. You would not know that because I have to come on and talk to you guys. But for years and years, I've been doing this practice, and I believe it's pulled me out of my little shell. So know that you have permission to be yourself, to be shy, to be, introverted during this dark night sky, because it is a new moon, and this is a great time to set intentions to move forward with whatever it is you're trying to do. So the fact that we lit that candle is awesome, right? It just sets that intention even higher. So going inward and being quiet is really good too. So it's a good time if you're finding you just don't want to be around a lot of people. Maybe your dog just makes you happy. Maybe your cat makes you happy. Maybe your hamster makes you happy, and you just need to be with your pets. Do whatever it is for you that really lights you up and allows you to be seen in your own way. And if you need to be bright and bold and do all that, do it in the comfort of your home, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. So there's also no air in the sky. So this also adds to that introverted type of feeling where you want to go inward and just kind of not really be around a lot of people. So if that's you and you understand that, you're not alone. This is a very normal thing. And I have a hair on my nose from Penny. So. But you are not alone, and it's totally normal to feel that way. So embrace that authentic person that you are. So this is also a time of feeling, let me see, what did I write here? Okay, so you might be feeling really picky. You might be feeling like this is a time where you're just being really nitpicky about different things, or picky about exactly what you want. It's also a time of big discernment. So you might be at a crossroads and trying to decide what you're doing moving forward. You might want things your way, right? And so sometimes it's your way or the highway, and that's okay too, because that's exactly where we are with the astrology right now. Let's see what else. Lots of creativity. So if you are one of those Leos who likes to create and design, this is a great time for you. If you are just someone in general who loves creating, you might have Leo in your chart, and it's, propelling you forward, helping you to be able to design and create and become very creative, right? Creative blocks are lifted during this time. So allow yourself to change things up. Self-acknowledgement is the lesson that you've come here to learn. Once you fall in love with yourself, you start to learn that lesson. I can't talk today. Bye, Aval Lisa. Let me take a sip of my coffee because I really didn't have much this morning. Who else is like that, right? If you don't eat, or like maybe it's your sugar drops or something, or you don't have enough coffee and you just can't get the words out. I should have used my Motivate today, but I didn't. but that's okay. I have 2 other oils I want to share with you guys today that I think you will find really, really valuable. It's pretty awesome. I've been using them often, and I'm finding a lot of good use with them, and things are actually helping me. So that's been great. I'll share it with you. But this is really a good time to fall in love with yourself and embrace your Leo. So before we get into the cards, I'm going to share some of the oils. Today, just so you guys know, this oil, the Melaleuca, which is tea tree, you get a roller. If you are already one of my doTERRA clients, just know that today is the last day to be able to purchase this. And I believe this one is, this is the freebie that you get with a 125 PV order. So if you're interested in that, and I want to share with you, Melaleuca or tea tree is a really good product. It's actually good for energetic boundaries. So energetically, it's going to help you set those energetic boundaries so the energy vampires don't come and attack you and leave you drained, and then you feel all heavy and weighted. So it's a cleanser by nature, which is really powerful. It's also known as tea tree oil, like I said, and it's great for removing negative energy baggage. Interesting. Codependent and parasitic relationships. These toxic relationships may be with people or microorganisms in the physical body. Let's see, it could be a spiritual being that is maybe not of the light, right? So there are things that are out there that are dark. To me, if you choose to dabble in dark kind of things, or maybe you're into drinking or alcohol or different things like that, or drugs or something, you might find that you pick up lower entities. It's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. I'm just making people aware. I'm not judging anyone. But I do want to say that when you vibrate or resonate with things that are like angels, things that are higher of the light, when your vibration is higher, those lower energies can't really touch you. Same thing as here in the physical world. When people think about it, like attracts like. When you're in a really good place, don't you notice that all the good people come around you? But when you're in a negative place, who do you attract? All the negative Nellies who just want to complain about their problems. So it's the same idea. So just know that Melaleuca can really help you, or that tea tree. And it is the roller, and you get it today is the last day. If you want it for free, if you're one of our members and you're on loyalty. So that is a great special. The other one today I wanted to share is our 10% off. It's the Northern Escape, and I didn't even know this about Northern Escape. It smells very woodsy, right? It's the woodland blend. It's a great oil if, say, you can't really be outside, or you need to be grounded and you want to get outside, but sometimes the weather just doesn't cooperate, or maybe you just love the smell of the woods, right? I live in this house that is on the river, and I have a lot of white pine in all the woodwork. And I'll tell you, it has that really beautiful scent of the woods, right? So you smell all that. So this oil, this Northern Escape, makes you feel like you've had a Northern Escape. What's really cool about it is I just learned that you can actually use this for meditation, which I thought was really powerful because it's a grounding oil that will help to ground you, get you really balanced and clear, and it helps to just, clear out the mind as well. So I thought that was really powerful. You can also diffuse this. You could add it to your moisturizers, or you could use it in a cleaning spray, and you can also use it, what other way did they say you could use it? Trying to think what it was. I think just diffusing it, just putting it in your spray. Oh, and you can use it for massage. So that's what it was. So if you are someone who maybe likes more of a woodsy scent, if you're more masculine or feminine, whichever, and you like more of a masculine or feminine scent, that's going to be more of a neutral scent that's going to bring you where you need to be. So enough with the oils. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So hopefully you found some insight in that. And I'm going to pull some of the angel cards to help you guys out. So thank you for being here. I'm really grateful that you're here. We're going to pull some of the Archangel Michael cards. Let me see who else is coming on. If you guys are coming on, let me know you're here so I can pull some cards for you. If you're one of our VIPs, definitely let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to be pulling for the collective. So, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, if you'd like to be one of our VIPs, definitely check out the description in the description below, and you'll see the link that you could join and be part of our Coffee and Convo with Spirit. It is very inexpensive, and I think it's something that if you like receiving multifaceted messages from the angels, your guides, loved ones, and whatever else Spirit brings through for the highest and best good, it's definitely a thing to check out and be part of with us. Okay, so believe and trust is the message that is here for today for you. So Ooh, these lights are kind of funky today. Let me see. All right, so believe and trust is the message that's coming through, and it's my prayer before going to sleep tonight. You want to say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace my faith with trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence for whatever it is that you need for your highest and best good. So that may be something that you've been struggling with, maybe not having enough faith or not believing in yourself, maybe not thinking that you can do some of the things that you are remarkably capable of, right? So if the angels have, if you've been asking for a sign from the angels are guiding us, right? With belief and trust. All right, this one is also jumping out. Let me know that you guys are here. All right, let's see. Determination. So if you've been really trying to make something happen, sometimes the determination and perseverance and patience will lead to a positive outcome. But sometimes you have to let go in order to let things flow. Because a lot of times we're human beings, right? But we're supposed to be being, not always doing, even though sometimes you have to do things to be able to move forward in the way that you need to move forward. But a lot of times to slow it down and sometimes just to be at peace with where you are. This card's jumping out as well. Inspiration. A new idea will come to you like a gentle whisper from your heart. Listen and take action. This is inspired from high above. So here's the other thing. When the angels come in, right, we ask for guidance, we ask for signs, we ask for symbols all the time. And oftentimes, you know, they're giving us signs and symbols and, you know, aha moments, and we don't always acknowledge what they are. Sometimes we don't even know that they're symbols and signs from our guides. So be aware today. I really just suggest that you be aware, see what you notice, and let the universe inspire you. A friend of ours would always say in our group, universe, let the universe wow you, you know, like, so I always say, okay, universe or multiverse, wow me today. Wow me and let's see what comes in. And I just kind of wait all day, not wait, but go through my day, but awaiting signs to come through. And when they do, I really am wowed. And sometimes they're so simple and sometimes they're major. So you never know what they're going to be. Just be open to what they are. But what they're saying you can't see coming is Archangel Gabriel. Yeah, that just fell on the floor. So I'm going to share with you Archangel Gabriel. We have the dropsies today. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel. So I do know that about Archangel Gabriel. And when he comes in, that the angels are going to be sending you signs through messages, maybe through music, through emails, through phone calls. So just pay attention to all the ways that Spirit could send you messages today, because Archangel Gabriel will definitely be around. You may also see birds. A lot of times when I know they're present to give messages, I'll see the hawks. So that might be something for you as well. So know that Archangel Gabriel is definitely trying to connect, send signs, and that could be something that you've been looking for. Maybe you've been praying for a sign. Know that it is coming through for you. I'm going to pull a multifaceted manifestation oracle card. And also I wanted to share too, when sometimes when we get the dropsies, this used to happen a lot when I had the hair salon. I would drop combs left and right. Thank God I didn't drop my scissors too often. But I would drop combs, and it's kind of like, I had an Italian partner in my first salon. She's great. And her family would always say when you dropped forks, it was someone was coming to visit, right? So I was just kind of, adopted that and said, when I drop combs, it means people are coming to see you, right? So maybe you're going to have more clients. So maybe that's a sign as well. And so take it what you can and leave the rest. So today, what does your soul need to know? Your soul needs to know, use your empathy. So everyone has empathy. Some are more endowed with it than others. Some, it's actually a gift where everyone can have empathy for another person, but some people, it goes above and beyond, where they actually feel before, like they would walk in a room, they can feel the other person's energy. So they're clair-empathic. So really interesting. And so you can learn to actively listen with empathy to better understand yourself and others. And so this is a really good card for creativity. And so this card just really helps you to, use all the different creative outlets that you have to use your empathy, to see how you can help others, to see what it is that you can do that's going to move you forward along your path. The next card that comes out is what your soul needs to know is to explore outcomes. So this is an interesting card, right? We're talking about trying new things and embracing who you are, especially under this double Leo moon, right? So this is a card of endings, and with endings always come new beginnings. So this card says, practice visualization to explore different possibilities and outcomes. So I don't know about you guys, but do you like to sit and, I like to manifest. I like to sit and manifest. I like to imagine, sometimes daydream. A lot of people do night dreaming, which is great too, but daydreaming is really good because you can almost see yourself having something happen, especially when you're trying to manifest in certain things. You might see it going one direction or another, but you want to pick the one that feels really good to you, obviously, and you want to see it and feel it like it's already happened. So it's a great way to explore those outcomes, and you could try different paths, because maybe there's two paths that are really good, and you could actually explore what it's going to be like if you were to take this path, where you could explore this path as well and see, which one do I like better? And then follow what feels good in your heart. So that's what I would suggest for that card. And being that it's an ending, it may be where you're at in your life now. Things are starting to end. Things are changing. You're in a really pivotal time right now where you might be changing jobs. You might be changing houses. You might be changing so many different things in your life. And what that means is there's usually a new beginning coming. So let's pull a card that will help you with transforming your life. So what do we need to know for transforming our life? Let me know if you guys are here and you can see this. If you guys would like a card, there's another one we're dropping. And this one I can actually reach, so we'll grab it. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. So this is just a really good card when you really need to listen to what it is your body's trying to tell you. And so many times we do not listen to what our body's telling us. Did you ever notice, when you get scared, you hold your breath, you clench, you don't breathe as freely as you would when you're not scared or when you're not anxious, right? And so a lot of people don't even tune into that, but that's your body speaking to you if you would listen to it. Sometimes if spirit comes in, you get the chills and people just think, oh, I got a chill. That's weird. But really, it's spirit trying to get your attention. But half the time you're in la la land and you're not paying attention to your body. So listen to your body's messages about a person, a situation, or anything that comes to mind. And if you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. There's another way you can listen to your body. If you're energized and happy, it's a great signal to move forward. So really just listening to our body, that could be something that helps you explore those different possible outcomes moving forward in your life, whatever that is. So we're going to pull some more of the, what are these called? Surrender to Spirit, I believe they're called. So I can see some of you guys hopping on. Great to see you. We're pulling multifaceted messages today. If you're new here, definitely check out my page. Definitely leave us a like. And if you'd like a card or a message, let me know. If you have been obsessively thinking about things, if you're constantly in your head, you need to drop into the heart. So that's one of the ways that you can move forward is letting go of I can't talk today, obsessive overthinking. If you're obsessing about a person, situation, or a thing, turn the dilemma over to the divine. Doing so will help you clarify or even solve the problem. So if you have been really stressing about something, it might just be time to really let it go and let God, right? Let the universe. You can allow your angels, by calling them in, like we lit the candle in the beginning. You can set an intention, just keep an eye on your candle, and be able to move those things forward. So the next card is Surrender Your Fear of Intimacy. So this is a great card because this card is about into me, you see, right? So it's a really good card to allow people to see the inner workings of ourselves, being authentic, showing ourselves exactly as we are. But sometimes we need to embrace that in ourselves first before we can share it with others. So are you ready to let love in? Yes, you are ready to let love in. It may come in many different forms, right? It might not be in the form you're thinking. So compassionately identify and begin to release any old patterns that stopped you from opening your heart before. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I do a lot of energy healing work, a lot of emotion code work, a lot of different things to help people step out of where they were and kind of reprogram the mind to move forward. And I'm actually helping my cousin with this right now. And we were doing some work on myself and on her yesterday because we both pulled our backs out. So I have to say my back feels 100 times better today. I'm hoping hers does too. We're going to connect later on. But a lot of that was stuck emotions of different things that, in our lives that you don't realize when we start out with some type of an emotion. Something happens in the body, right? Like a physical issue or an illness or something. It usually stems from an emotion. And those emotions get stuck or trapped in the body. And a way to release them is to really open the heart and let love in. But people don't know how to do that. And sometimes it's not as easy as just opening the door and letting love in, right? Sometimes you have to remove some of the baggage. I call it old baggage that came in with us. And sometimes it comes in from childhood. Sometimes it's before we're even born. Sometimes it's ancestral. And a lot of times it's things that we've absorbed while we've been here, or things that we've taken on, or, hurts that we've felt where we closed our heart. And so another great way to be able to do that is to release, those emotions. So if anyone's ever interested in that, I have a service on my website, multifacetedmedium.com. You can go look at the services and offerings, and I do offer a healing, it's a remote healing modality. Works really good, and there's a Zoom follow-up. So if you're interested in that, let me help you with that. It really does work. Let's see, and I would say I was probably yesterday in my neck around an 8, and I'm down today to, I'd say a 1. Like, I woke up this morning, I'm like, yay, finally it moved. So it had been here a few days. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys, but surrender your fear of intimacy, and remember, into me you see. That's what you want to let people see into you if you're ready to open the heart there. So we're going to pull some more. Oh, Kathy, wonderful to see you. So Kathy is one of our VIPs in our coffee club. So if you are a VIP in the coffee club, you get first access, first dibs on all the cards that come out. So being that Kathy's here, and I know there's some other people here as well, Kathy, I'm going to come to you first. So surrender to spirit. So Kathy, again, is in our group, and she is a wonderful little medium. And it's just great, whether you're a medium or not a medium, everyone has abilities to be able to connect with the spirit world, and it's just a matter of developing those abilities. But surrender to spirit, Kathy. Once you've done everything you can to achieve your goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work their magic for you. So what I feel with this card is you've actually been working on something pretty diligently, is the word I'm hearing. And it's almost like, they're saying, let go and let God, just like the card previously before that. So I don't know if you were here for that message, but definitely was a good one. I'm going to pull a couple angels for you, and then we're going to pull some Archangel Michael as well. So let's see where that's going. But I feel like whatever you're doing, it's going to happen. It's going to move forward, but it's almost like we have to get ourselves out of the way, if that makes sense. Peace and a divine mystery. So 2 cards came out from the healing angels. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. So if stress has been coming up, you might want to use some of the Northern Escape that was the 10% off this month. It's great for meditation. I was saying earlier, it's an awesome oil, but finding inner peace, a great way to do that. All it takes is a subtle shift of your awareness. Think love, and peace will follow. So that's a great message if you're needing peace in your life. And divine mystery, you along with the sun, the earth, the moon, and stars are part of one creation. And divine mystery is unfolding in each and every moment. Be present and feel the power in the now. Be in the moment and witness the wonder of it all. And if you guys don't know, you probably do, but if you don't, The Power of Now, I think it's an Eckhart Tolle book, or I don't know how you say his name right, but that book is so powerful, and I will link it in my Amazon shop so you guys can check it out if you're interested. But that book, he talks about being in the present moment and how really that's all there is. So the divine mystery is in that present moment, and I'm sure you already know that, Kath, but I'm going to share that with you. And we're going to pull an Archangel Michael for you in a minute, but I want to pull one of the multifaceted manifestation cards to see what it is you need to know. If you guys are enjoying these comments, let me know. Put some hearts in there, and yeah, blah, blah, blah. If you're enjoying the messages, let me know. And also invite your friends. It's always fun. The more the merrier, right? We put this up on YouTube later, so more people will see it as well. But meditation is key. Well, thank you so much for that, love. I appreciate it. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm talking to anybody on here because I can't see far enough to see if you guys are even on. So I see things coming up and I think you're talking, but I can't read it all the time because I have it kind of far from me. But meditation is key. And so we've been doing a lot of meditation in our group. We meditate every week. If you're someone who loves meditation and wants to learn how to develop your mediumship, definitely come and check us out. Meditation, the practice of it, or deep breathing exercises help to calm the mind and connect with your inner self. So this is a card about relationship, but I feel like it's the relationship with you and you. This is a great time to cultivate that relationship under our dark night sky. Great time to meditate. I did a killer meditation this morning because, again, I'm going to be in a podcast later today and I wanted to get into a good place. So, Kath, I hope that that's making sense to you. I feel like the cards that came out for you so far had a lot to do with, I believe when you came in a week or two ago, I felt like stress was there too. I feel like there's still some stress in your life and I feel like it's about to move forward. If it hasn't already. And I do want to say, I want to pull an Archangel Michael card for you. So I feel like Archangel Michael will be around you, working with you. So you can call him in for any type of protection that you feel you need. And the protection I always feel is not from the spirit world. It's from the physical with the people here. It's the living we have to worry about. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. Shield yourself. So spiritual protection from the people in the world who are heavy, toxic energy vampires. And again, I'm going to go back to the oil of the tea tree oil that today you can get if you are one of our VIP members or loyalty members in our oils and the oils, in the doTERRA oils with us. We can't talk today. Oh my goodness. I think I just need to breathe. So shield yourself is the card. It says, Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me and my loved ones, my vehicle and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in the purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. You can add someone's specific name. In Jesus' name, amen. So that is a great way as a reminder just to shield you, to shield yourself from anything heavy. Put up healthy boundaries, which is what that Melaleuca or tea tree is all about. It's about energetic, healthy boundaries. So really important to do that. And I'm going to pull another card, and anyone can take these cards. So even though they're for Kathy, take what you can and leave the rest. We're going to pull a card to help you shift forward. You need the protection from toxic people. Girlfriend, you and me both. I made sure I put it on before I came on today because I thought, oh gosh, I'm going to be dealing with the public, right? Surrender to the drama, right? Surrender the drama, not to the drama. Surrender the drama, right? Drama, mama, drama. We'll let all that go. Not to say anybody has a mama that's drama, but you never know. So no matter how emotionally charged a situation is, remain calm and just don't contribute to it. Don't contribute to any of the drama. It's almost like, thank you so much for your opinion. And then I just kind of go, okay, good, thanks. Or just smile and go, thank you. Staying centered will help you resolve an issue more clearly. So if you have been around a lot of drama, this is a time to literally let that shit go. Just, right? It's definitely going to use my oils. Good. Yay for you. So, Kath, I'm going to pull you a couple little angels just to leave you with in light and love, and we'll see what they come up with. Boy, Penny is passed out over here. Can you guys see her? She's got her little chicky bok and she's quiet. Yay. All right. Spontaneous. We'll see what spontaneity has to do with. Spontaneous something is what I feel. Oh my gosh, they're all jumping. It's crazy. Tenderness, spontaneous tenderness. And I feel like this would have to do with animals for you as well, Kath. So I don't know if you have a pet or if someone around you has a pet, or maybe you're going to run into a little creature today. It could just be being gentle with other people as well. But being spontaneous with your tenderness, or maybe it is you needing tenderness and someone being spontaneous with you. But this card also came out, which is faith. So just having faith that things are moving forward. And I just keep hearing, believe in you and all you do. Believe in you and all you do. So someone is sending that from above with love. Believe in you and all you do. Just keep moving forward, one step in front of the other. So I will leave you with that in light and love. And thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I'm really grateful for you guys. So we're going to pull some more cards today. Would anybody like a card? Are you guys enjoying these multifaceted messages? Thanks for being here. I know it's during the day and a lot of people are working and doing stuff, but it's really nice when you guys hop on. Wonderful. You're welcome. So nice to see you guys here. Let's see. I'm going to pull some cards for the collective, and I'm going to hear from any of the VIPs or anyone else who's interested in the card. We're going to pull this one. We're going to go from here. Okay, so if you've been wondering if you are on the right path, maybe you're praying to see the signs, whatever it is for you that you're trying to move forward in, the message is yes, you are on the right path. Keep going forward is what I want to say. Just keep moving forward. Interesting, I'm drawn to the angel holding the young boy's hand. It's like spirit is guiding you by the hand, and they're taking you along the path. Sometimes you feel like they're not there because they're spirit, right? We don't always feel them. or see them or sense them, sometimes our vibration lowers and we're not as aware of them as we could be. So the prayer would be, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance as I easily understand all of it. Thank you for motivating me and fulfilling me with the courage and confidence to make healthy life changes. So if you've been trying to make some healthy life changes or any type of change in your life, just know that you are on the right path. Continue to move forward. I'm going to pull a couple little cards on that. This one here is sticking out. Commitment. I think that's commitment. Contentment. I swear I see things that aren't even there sometimes. And Spirit does that to me often. Anybody else have that happen? But commitment, I'm going to say commitment, even though it's contentment, because to me, Spirit is sharing that with me to share with you. So committing to something that you're trying to do, but also being content with where you are is the message that I'm receiving there. So if you're moving forward with that, you love the messages, thank you. I love when you guys come on and want the messages because it gives me something to be of service for, right? I always come on and say, who can I serve and how can I be of the best service for others? Let me bring through the messages, for the highest and best good. So thank you for being here. And your willingness to commit and be content with where you are is going to help you to be able to continue moving forward along your path. Even if you're not where you want to be yet, just keep moving forward because that's the message that I'm receiving. All right, we're also, there's another card mixed in with that. So we're going to pull another one of these surrender to Spirit. What do we need to know to surrender to Spirit? Let's see. What else was I going to share with you guys? I'm trying to think what else. There was something else. Oh, I have a blog coming out. I think you guys are really going to like it. Do you guys love connecting with spirit guides and angels and different things like that? Just curious. Who here is interested in the spirit world? Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in the spirit world. Put spirit world so I know. Because I think you might really enjoy my next vlog. So, all right. The next card, it's about surrendering to the spirit, right? Is surrender your need to be right. So what's that saying about, right? It's better to be right it's better to be kind than to be right? So that's the saying. It's a little, I'm dyslexic, so I get it backwards. But it's better to be kind than to be right. So surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve many conflicts and improve all your relationships. So just remember, we don't need to be right. We just need to be kind. That's what it's about. So if you're trying to move forward with someone in a relationship or in any type of work, relationship, business, family, friendship, whatever that is, know that you don't have to be right. Even if you know you are, just allow them to be right. Just, okay, sure. It solves so many problems, right? And surrender denial. So if that's something you've been dealing with as well. Accept people and situations. And again, this would go with this card, needing to be right. Just accept the people exactly as they are, exactly where they are. Meet them where they are. Because a lot of times we want to change them because we think we can see it better. And probably we can. But they can't hear us if we're trying to change them. We have to accept them where they are, allow them to be exactly as they are without denying the difficulties, right? Then you can see things clearly and make a better decision. So if things are, wherever they're at, if you're trying to see things to move forward, just surrender the denial that, you're not seeing it, but you want to see it. Just allow all that to let go. And I'm going to pull a couple cards on that because that does feel like a little confusing. Let's see. All right. By doing so, you're going to stand in your power. And your power is love. Your power is light, right? That's like our multifaceted superpower. Setting the intention. Again, we did that with, the new moon. This is a great time to set intentions. And just setting the intention with the candle we lit. And forgiveness. All right, friends, forgiveness is a biggie. And so a lot of people think, well, you know what? I don't need to forgive, or I'm good. I don't need to forgive myself or someone else. There's something everyone can forgive within themselves or within someone else. And the sooner you can forgive and let that shit go, the sooner you can heal. But you have to heal it you have to feel it in order to heal it. And so the sooner you can do that, the quicker you move on in your life with everything. And so, when the angels came to me a while back, I think it was around Christmas time, and they gave me this meditation. I was getting ready to meditate and I heard, get your recorder. And I grabbed my phone and I just started hitting record and I thought, oh, I hope this records. And it was the most beautiful meditation that was like 10 minutes long, and it just was so lovely. And it was definitely my voice, but channeled through from the angels. If you guys are interested in it, or if you haven't yet went and picked it up on my website, go to the multifacetedmedium.com, and it's a little pop-up that comes up, and you can download it and get it, and you're going to love it. I think you're going to absolutely love it. And I do it quite often. It really helps me to move forward so that I'm not in denial, that I'm not angry about things, that I can move forward, because we all get angry. Even I do. I don't hold grudge though. I'm someone, I might hate your guts, but I'm over in 5 minutes. So I'm like, we be friends again. Because holding on to anger only hurts you. It's like, I don't know that whole saying, but it's like trying to eat poison, trying to give them poison, but you're the one eating it because you're the one holding on to it. So let that go, right? Let it all flow away. And if you are struggling with that, that meditation should support you through that. I know it helped me a lot. It's helped a lot of people. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. We're going to pull a couple more angels. And if you guys are not interested in any cards, then I guess I will be going. So if anybody wants a card, let me know you're here. Let's see. The Blue Angel. So this is Archangel Michael. And interesting that I pulled these cards today, because I have to say I have a gazillion decks, and this is not my favorite deck. And isn't that interesting? I don't know why it's not my favorite deck. It just isn't. I don't know. I love Archangel Michael, but this deck just, I don't know. It was one of my early decks I got, and some decks will really resonate with you and some won't. And maybe you guys have decks like that where you absolutely love certain decks, and then certain ones, I've had people give me decks that are like, I don't like this deck, I'm going to give it to you. I'm like, okay. And it works, like for me, it'll work. Or maybe you might gift it to someone else if it's a deck that you don't like. However, they keep telling me to hang on to these. I don't know why. So today I was told to use them. So here we are. Archangel Michael, the Blue Angel, right? I, Archangel Michael, am here by your side. I am all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this whenever you feel fearful. Remember that I love you and all is well. So I also want to share with Archangel Michael, setting healthy boundaries, right, with our oil. Healthy boundaries, energetic showers. We all know about that, right? If you don't, I'll just quick share. It's like you can go in the shower, or you can do it outside the shower, and just imagine you're washing yourself down. I imagine these big swords cutting away everything that no longer serves, softening it on the outside edge and smoothing it on my end so that no one is severed, but it is cut away so that you can set those healthy energetic boundaries by then using your oils, or setting an intention, or doing whatever it is that is your ritual that works for you. For me, being an essential oil educator, I know a lot about oils, so I feel that to me, they work better for me than saging. Some people like to sage. Personally, you could really burn your house down if you don't know what you're doing, or you miss it and it falls out of the cup. And I've had so many different issues with fire. So I just think, you know what? I'm going to be safe and use oils. So whatever floats your boat, it's all good. But I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm going to pull a couple more cards, and hopefully I can see your comments. Good morning, Miss Sylvia. How are you today? Would you like a card? So, all right, this one just jumped out. So it could be for you, could be for someone else, but could be for whoever it is, for the highest and best good. I want you guys to surrender to miracles. I had to make sure I was reading that right. Surrender to the miracles. This is such a beautiful card, especially on the new moon. Well, I don't know if we're actually in the exact new moon yet, but it is a dark night sky the next couple days. Be open to the miracles occurring in your life right now. Feel and know that these events are absolutely real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Because if you don't believe that they can happen, they can't happen, right? You have to believe it in order to receive it. And so really interesting. I'm being drawn to the water here. It's very, I want to say tumultuous, rocky. I feel like there's a lot of rocks underneath there, even though I can't see them. It's almost like what you can't see underneath, right? And it's like very chaotic. But knowing that the dolphins can jump above, and what are dolphins? They're just like pure joy, right? They're happiness. They're really close to humans, right? They can communicate with us. But know that when you can clear all that out, that's when you can let go of all that doubt and just believe in order to receive that those miracles, I was looking down, like multifaceted miracles can happen in your life. Just like yesterday when I was doing this healing work on myself and my cousin, I had been doing this for the past few days because I literally bent over to get something when I was staying with my parents, and I just bent wrong and my whole back went out. I went, you've got to be kidding me. I got a million things to do. Sometimes the universe is just slowing you down, and that's what it does when things like that happen. And then I thought, okay, let me go in and do some emotional work on this and see how I can clear this. And I cleared it, and it was doing pretty good. And then I bent the other way, and I messed something up. And I thought, are you kidding me? Sometimes the universe, again, is just telling you, you need to slow it down. Even when you think you have all these things to do, sometimes they have a different plan that's not what we think, right? So it's, again, let God, let go, let God, let the universe guide you, let the angels help you. But when I went and did this work on myself, and then went from I think I was like a 7 or 8 down to a 1 today, I feel amazing. And it feels good. I can bend it. Where yesterday, I couldn't even lift my arm. It was so painful. I was over here going like this all day, trying to work on the computer, and it was really hard. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Let go, let God, let the universe surround you with miracles. So I hope that makes sense to you. Good morning, good morning. Wonderful to see you, Allison. And I think it says Karen. Just trying to see everybody from there. Surrender fear. So a lot of people hold on to that as well, right? We get locked up in what we're afraid of. Do you see this one over here? Stretch. The head's behind me. Come here, Penny. You're going to hurt yourself. Surrendering to fear. So when you are moving forward into something, fear can be completely debilitating. And I do love this card because it just looks like he's punching something. And I always say, punch fear in the face, right? I'm from Philly. Can you tell? Punch fear in the face. Don't let that stuff stand in your way. So let go of any fearful stories that you've been telling yourself. Stay in the moment, right? Which is that energetic in the now. That's all there is the now. A lot of times when we get moving forward into things that we're anxious about, the anxiety is coming up because we're not in the now. We're ahead thinking what could happen down the line, or we're in the past and we're depressed because we're thinking about what was, right? If you're in the now, that's all there is, right? We're here. I'm here with you guys right now, watching the river float by, with Penny leaning next to me and my little Dukester on the floor over here, surrounded by the dogs, right? They're totally in the present moment. If you have a pet, watch them. They are always in the generous present moment. They're not anxious. They're not depressed. They're just right in the now. And that's a really good way to keep you grounded, because think about it. They are grounded to the earth. They don't wear shoes. They have pads on their feet that touch the earth when they go outside. Make sure you stay grounded, my friends. Because if you're finding fear is coming up, definitely a good way to do that is to breathe, get centered, get grounded. Stay in that moment, focus on the solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. So I was saying today early on, today let's celebrate our wins. What's something that you can celebrate today? What's something that you're really proud of that maybe you did this past week or so? I finally wrote another blog. Yay, I'm celebrating that. So it'll be out later today. And like I said, if you're interested in the spirit world or connecting with your guides, I think you'll really enjoy this blog. Let me know if you have any questions. So I'm curious. Let's do some questions. Do you guys have any questions about the spirit world? I would love to answer some, and I never really asked that, but I'm like, maybe I should just ask a couple things and see if people have questions that I could answer, because if I answer your question, I may end up making a YouTube video about it, and I'll give you a shout out. So always fun. So if there is something you're curious about, let me know, because I would love to help you guys out. I'm always looking to be of service and seeing how I can best support you. And just so you guys know too, I shared something, I'll be sharing it on my page later, but while I'm shuffling these, I just want to share, I have an Amazon channel. So I'm an influencer for Amazon, and I'm a micro influencer, and it's really cool because you get to help people by sharing different products and different things. And you might find that you shop on Amazon anyway. We're all supporting someone by shopping on their page. You don't know whose page you're shopping on, but I would love if you use mine. And you can find the link, you're all falling out, over on my page, Lisa Potts, and I will share that later. But I would really appreciate it. The money goes to help support taking care of Penny, because she was not really expected in my life, and I love that I can use that little bit of funds that come in, which are very, very minimal, but it's helpful to be able to do that to buy her things that she needs, like her food and toys. So thank you guys for your support. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. That is the next card. So take a relaxing break. Maybe today is just a day, like I was saying, to go inward, to be in that place, and spend time out in nature. Like, I'm going to go take a walk before I do my podcast. So maybe you need to go out for a walk. Maybe this is your lunch break. Take some time and go sit outside for even 5 minutes. Ground yourself, right? Walk out with your flip-flops, take off your shoes, put your feet in the grass. It's such an awesome thing to do. Hello, hello. Let's see, replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy that is out there in nature that surrounds us every day, that half the time we don't even pay attention to, right? How often do you walk down the street or maybe walk near your neighborhood park and you don't even notice what you notice, because most times people are on their phone, they're talking to people, they're, not even paying attention to what's all around them. And when you're in that present moment, that's when you will really feel the peace that you're looking for. So wonderful to see you guys. Hello, Sandy. Nice to see you. Let's see. She's looking for a message on her temp job where there can be lots of... hold on. Any messages on my temp job where there can be lots of negativity and gossiping by the people who are on top. So I can't read the rest of your message because I can't reach it. It's pretty far away. But I will pull a card for you that'll help you with surrendering to spirit. Oh my goodness, if I drop one more card. All right, well, those didn't count because there's too many and that just didn't count. So we're going to pull this. Surrender to the magic of who you are, Sandy. And for anyone else who needs to hear this today, surrender to exactly who you are. And that right there is magic. You're the magic that makes things happen. So if you're in this job and you're trying to get away from all the negativity and the gossip, first of all, you might like our tea tree oil. It's awesome for energetic boundaries and creating them. So that's something that might support you, but also setting the intention to put yourself in a really good place. We all have magic inside of us, right? Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. So really just set yourself an intention every morning to get into a really good place. Set your energetic boundaries. Like, again, I use my oils, again, being an educator, that I know that they work. You might use sage or something else. Whatever it is for you, however you set those boundaries, maybe meditating in the morning to get into a good headspace so that when you go into work and you deal with these people, you're not like taking all their negative juju, right? Because nobody wants that. You're looking for a better job. Yeah, so keep looking for the job. I don't feel anything right yet. I will pull a couple cards on that, but I'm not getting like anything right this moment. I feel like sometimes people want to move forward into a better job, but the minute you start liking where you're at, that job shows up a lot faster. It's almost like, I hate this job I'm in, I hate this job I'm in, and then that job never comes because I don't say never comes, it shows up, but it takes a while longer. Where if you're like, okay, I'm in this job now, I have to be here, I'm going to find things in it that I love and focus on that. And by doing so, the other job that you're looking for will probably show right up. You can't make this stuff up. The birth of balance. So it's really finding a balance in your life and birthing that, like, right? Bringing that to the surface, finding a way to stay grounded. Because when you're allowing people to mess with you with their negative juju and allowing their energy to come into yours and you don't have good, healthy, energetic boundaries, you're going to absorb all that. You're going to feel all that. You're going to feel like you're surrounded by that. But again, if your energy is high, their energy just reflects and bounces away. Like, they can't even come near you. It's almost like, you just allow your energy, allow the negativity to bounce off your good energy. And you do have good energy, so allow it to be lifted. I'm going to pull another angel for you. I'm going to pull this top one. Forgive yourself, my friend. You've done nothing wrong. So I don't know if you've been beating yourself up for maybe not taking a certain position or trying to move forward in something else, but please forgive yourself. And if you have not yet downloaded my meditation, go to the multifacetedmedium.com and download it. It's a little pop-up and you'll receive it. It's a great little channeled meditation from the angels. But they say, the prayer is, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself for anything I may have done or may not have done. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear toward others. Please also help me relieve, what am I reading here? Please help me relieve any information that's coming towards me as well. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered, loved, and at peace. So, beautiful card about forgiveness. And like I say, I'm always self-forgiveness, right? Because when we can forgive ourselves, it's so much easier to forgive others. And maybe they're just not nice people. Maybe we need to just forgive that, right? Because a lot of times they're not nice because they're not in a good place. It's nothing to do with you. It usually has all to do with them. And it's like they're just projecting their yucky energy out into the world. And sometimes we just happen to be the ones who pull it in because we're empathic, right? But know that delight, this is a great card. So this to me is your job is coming, but I feel like it's a little two. I'm getting two away, 2 months, 2 weeks, I want to say 2 months. But I feel like it's not right yet. Like I feel like you have to work on that first, and then things will start to move forward. Surrender, the pink angel, and healing. So right there, that's just talking about all that we just shared. Surrendering to spirit, right? Surrendering, letting go of all the things you can let go of that will help free you up so that you can, manifest that new job that's coming towards you. This is you, the pink angel. It's just talking about a female. Could be someone in your life as well, surrendering the energy of someone, that female energy, but I feel like it's more you. And healing. So healing is good for so many different things. It doesn't have to be a physical healing. It could be an emotional healing. It could be something that you've been hanging on to, and they're guiding me to look at the bottom as well. And enthusiasm. So this is what you can't see coming. There is excitement and enthusiasm coming in this new job. I feel like things are going to move you forward, but you're in this like holding position right now. So if anyone else is trying to move forward in their job and you're feeling the same way, that message could be for you as well. So I'm going to pull another Archangel Michael for you. Let me just see. So hopefully that makes sense. A shield daily before good. Keep shielding. Keep shielding, because you know what? Sometimes their energy is heavy. And even when you're shielding, sometimes it's still, we're human. We're human and things happen. And sometimes we let our guard down. I do so much healing work on others, and I'm always protecting myself, but I can't tell you how many times I have to go and then clear the energy because I've absorbed some of it, just because I'm an empath. And Claire empathy is a gift that people have. People look at it as a curse because you're taking on all that energy, but you're just a really good soul who tries to help a lot of people. And even with boundaries, sometimes that energy just still comes through. So there's not much you can do except love and accept yourself where you're at. Forgive yourself for anything you might have done wrong, even if you didn't do it wrong and you think, why is this happening to me? Forgiveness is good. It just helps us clear the energy, right? Innocence. So innocence is a great card. It's really about being authentically who you are, being like a child of God, right? We're all these beautiful energies from the multiverse. And this card says, my prayer, dear God and archangels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others too. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. So really what you're looking for is peace, even if you may not realize that. If you're unhappy in your job, it's because you're not at peace. So, you just have to find that peace in your life. Find other things that light you up and know that that's just a job that's going to carry you to the next place. So I hope that helps you. I'm going to pull you one more. Take a risk. We have to pull one more with risk. Take a risk. Oh, we got 2. Enthusiasm again. Oh, we got 2 enthusiasms. That's a good sign. 2 enthusiasms and understanding. Take a risk with understanding possibly where they are and knowing that it's not you, it's them. And know that things are going to get better. The enthusiasm card to me is things are getting better. I just keep getting 2 for you, so I feel like 2 months, if that makes sense to you. I'm in a pause and nothing seems to be happening. Yes, and sometimes when nothing's happening, that's a good thing. Because the universe is probably working its magic to bring everything to fruition. And sometimes it just can't happen on our time. It has to be on their time. So I always say divine timing. And when that happens, just sit back and be like, okay. So I'm having patience. What else should I do? And just be open to what comes. And you never know, you might be divinely guided to something better than you could possibly imagine. So I'll leave you with light and love, Sandy. Thank you for being here today. Thank you. And if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. Put some hearts up. I'm going to pull another couple cards, and then I think we're going to call it a day. But thank you so much. And if you know anyone who this will benefit, please hit that button that starts with an S, rhymes with hair, and we can invite and sparkle some goodness into someone else's life, right? Share it. Can't say that word. And spread the love on someone else's page, right? All right. So Claire Alliance. So this is a good one. Interesting. We're talking about essential oils today, right? This is the what's the word I'm trying to say? This is the psychic sense of being able to smell things, right? So maybe you smell your loved one's cologne, or you smell cigarette smoke, or you could use aromatherapy, right? Or a scent to enhance the mood that you're in or increase your intuition. So just know that if you have that psychic ability, even if you don't have it, you can build it, you can learn it. This is a card of abundance. So know that there might be something that you start to smell. So Sandy, you could take this, or anyone else as well. find what it is for you that is abundance. Like for me, it's bees, right? So when I hear bees buzzing, I think honey, it's sweet, it's abundance. And to me, that moves things forward. You might have a word that you can attach that to, or a thing, and then you might actually smell it. So I smell honey when abundance is present. So it's really powerful like that. So you might have something that helps you. You can also use certain essential oils. For abundance, we use one called Lucia. It's really powerful for manifesting. So there's many different ways to do that. If you guys are interested in learning more about that, let me know. All right, friends, take care, brush your hair. Look for my latest blog. It will be out. If you're on my newsletter, that's awesome. If you're not, go download the free meditation on forgiveness, and I will see you guys again soon. If you're on my YouTube channel, oh, thank you for being here. I was going to pull the angel card. Let me see if I have the angel number. I'll pull it real quick if I have the book. Hold on. And I don't. I don't know where I put it. I've been traveling all over visiting my parents, and I don't know where the book is. I think it's in my backpack. So I don't have the angel number, but thank you for being here. And yeah, I was going to say I'll pull an angel number, but that would be pulling it out of my head, and that doesn't work. So anyway, if you are new here to the YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and let me know if you enjoyed this. I am doing a free reading, giving away a reading for a contest. So if you guys are on my YouTube, make sure you leave me a comment, like my channel, and leave this video a like, and you'll be entered in my contest for a half-hour multifaceted message, recorded message reading that I'm going to be giving away each month. So I can't wait to pick my winners, and I hope one of them is you. All right, take care, brush your hair. Until we meet again, Penny and I say bye. Whoops.